Hello everybody, I'm going to just show in a very few minutes how to search for a specific topic that you might have in mind using a little different variation from video number 1. And this one is when you start off with a pretty definite topic, how you can follow it through. Go to our Brightspace page, use the existing academic databases to find primary source documents. So to give you an idea, I've had this fascinated with adult learning and self-efficacy, which really is a concept that was proposed by Bandura, who's if you take a look at, he's a psychologist, you take a look at the adult learning literature, and there's a tremendous amount from him. But really, this whole idea of self-efficacy refers to an individual's belief in their capacity to execute behaviors necessary to produce specific performance attainments. So, in effect, this is if somebody's doesn't have the capacity to execute these behaviors, meaning go or participate in adult education, they probably have low self-efficacy. So a strong sense of self-efficacy promotes human accomplishment and personal well-being. So there's all kinds of implications for this whole concept. So that's what I'm roughly interested in. So I'll finally take you through the steps that I took to find a research document, a primary source document on this subject. So I went to Google and I plugged in participation in adult learning and self-efficacy. So there's information up here. I read through more and I said, none of this really is what I'm looking for. There's places like ResearchGates where you have to request and probably pay for the document. We can get this free using the USM databases. So what I did was I went to our course site, went to content, came into Research Methods Home, Library Resources, and this is what comes up. I'm going to hit on that. And once again, here are the databases. I like Academic Search Complete. Some people like other ones. You kind of get used to what they're offering. And in this case, I just want to use a basic search. I'm going to use the same search here, participation in adult learning and self-efficacy. I'll copy that from here, put it in the basic search, and boom, hit search. So I'll take you to, this is what showed up. These are the subjects, these are the titles. There's all kinds of information out there. You can see I hit all results. You can just hit academic journals, and really what I'm just looking for at this point is where's the information out there that I can find useful to my search. At this point, I'm not sure if this is research or not. I like the idea of this, so I'm going to click on, I can click on that, but I think I'm going to go right to the full text. This is a PDF. It's waiting. So right here, I hit a gold mine. This is research that was done by these two folks, done over in the UK. But right out of the chute, I see we use quantitative and qualitative methods. Right there, I know this is primary research. They go through related work. They go through in-depth interviews with 15 women, and they go through really in this abstract the whole kind of summary of the research. Come down through here and you'll start seeing, there's a tremendous amount of information. They set it up with the quantitative side and the qualitative side, and right out of the chute, data and methods used. Boom, that's just what we're looking for. But I'm going to show you just an area that I would encourage everybody. If you find an article You're starting off with a strong point, and from this point it's easy to find additional resources. You can come down into the reference section and you can see certain things. Bandera's book. This is just a book, so it's not going to be primary resource. Come through these, and once again, you're looking for anything that might spark your interest, and just say it's this one. I copy that, paste it, and go back to the database that we use on our class or for our class. Hit enter and search for them. So one thing that I will say about searching is that you can, at best, you can follow some example, you can follow a great source, primary source document, read through it, skim through it, look at the references, and start developing a bunch of keywords that you're going to search for. And in this case, you come down through, you can, they cite a tremendous amount of researchers in here, and you keep a list of those. Now, you can spend a lot of time at this, you get better at it, but once again, there's a lot of searching for materials, and when you find the materials, skimming them to make sure they are what you're looking for. Oftentimes you read through something and you say, this isn't it, so you have to go back to square one. So that is, once again, a very brief explanation of searching for another source document. You can find a tremendous amount of information on here are the various databases. If this one doesn't work for your topic, you can go to ProQuest. I use this one all the time. Education Full Text, Google Scholar. People, if it's medically related, nursing related, I sometimes use this one, but it's really what you get used to in searching for your primary source document. So if you have any questions on this, please let me know. This is a little longer than I thought, but I think it's important to just get a couple of these methodologies out there. Good luck on finding your primary source documents, and let me know if you need any help.